Fourth. Fourth one.
It's all right there. You know, we're going to need to stop soon.
What for?
Well, I don't know about you, but I need to go to the loo and the kids have got to have something to eat before they wake up. Wonder what they're doing at home. All right, spit it out.
What?
You'd prefer it if I wasn't here.
Did I say that?
You don't have to. We've hardly said 3 words since we left.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you were counting.
Look, if I've done something, the best thing to do is just to say it.
Well, no, you haven't done nothing.
Well, then why the silent treatment?
Because we're both tired, and I think we should just concentrate on getting there, okay? We'll be in touch.
I won't be in today. Well, no, I better stay close to home. Yeah, I'll tell her. Give you a ring tomorrow.
And for the blooming squares out there.
Haven't they got anything better to do?
Look, I might have a pot to you.
Yeah, it's time you did something.
You what?
You were.
Now stop it, you two.
Well, if you hadn't been so tied up with him, you might have seen this coming.
Eh?
Well, it's you that goes on about families, isn't it? How we should look out for each other. If you'd have done that with Michelle, you might have seen what was going on.
She doesn't live here anymore.
No, but he does.
Now, hold on.
Look, what does it take to keep an eye on her? She's always off out leaving Vicky round here. You never said a word.
She wouldn't listen to me.
When has that ever stopped you?
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Oh, I wonder how long it'll be before you piped up.
Don't you have a go at me.
Oh, no, of course not. It's nothing to do with you, is it? You only drove the car for him.
I didn't drive it for him. It was for Shell.
Oh, you two are close now, are you? That's odd, because you've been at each other's throats since the day you were born. Now, all of a sudden, it's Hansel and Gretel.
Arthur.
I'm surprised you didn't go with them.
I didn't know what was going on.
Don't give me that. You knew Shell can't drive. What did you think she wants the car for? Sit in the back and admire the view?
I don't know.
It wasn't his fault.
That's right, stick up for him. Always listening to him when really what he needed was a clip round the ear. And what happened? By the time he was 16, he was off.
Now, you're out of order,
This is my house. I'll decide what's out of order.
You just won't listen, will you?
Oh, I'll listen. I'll listen. I'll listen when somebody explains to me how my daughter comes to run away with a man that's wanted for murder. And nobody in this house seems to know or care what's going on.
Don't take all day, all right?
Right. Look, they're only kids. Come on. Let's get. Look, I know you're upset, which is why I'll forgive some of the things you said this morning. But blaming everyone else isn't going to help.
Mark's lying. He must have known what she was doing.
He said he didn't.
Do you believe him?
Yes, I do. He's as worried about her as we are. And I know if he knew anything, he'd tell us.
She's been planning this for weeks.
Well, you don't know that.
Well, that's what all this car business was about, and she's never bothered with a car before. She must have known last night. She even said goodbye. Oh, Pauline. I want her back.
Yeah. She's never been the same since she moved in with that Rachel.
Do you think she knows something?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Have the police been there?
I don't think so.
Come on.
Where are we going?
Rachel's.
You get in the back of the car, you two. Come on, in the back of the car. That's it. You can open your drinks up. Have your drinks. Go on, in the back. How much longer do you reckon?
Oh, about an hour or so.
Do you think we'll make it?
Well, the ferry leaves at 11.
Yeah, but we've got to pick up tickets.
Yeah, but you said they'll be in the passenger terminal. All I've got to do is go in and pick them up.
No, I mean for me and the kids. I'm coming with you.
You what?
I've decided.
Michelle, I mean, look, what about Vicky?
Well, you're taking Kofi. Besides, you can't go anywhere on your own.
I'll be all right.
Look, your arm is as good as useless. You can't even drive a car without somebody changing gear for you.
Look, I'll manage. I have to go. You don't.
I was right. You just don't want me around, do you?
I just don't want you to get any deeper in this, that's all.
Well, that's my choice. I mean, what did you think I was going to do?
Go home.
Well, I can't.
Why not?
I just can't now. I tell you what, I'll do you a deal. I've still got some of my grant money left. You've got a car, but you can't drive it. So, when we're on the ferry, we'll split the money, and then we'll go our separate ways when we get to France.
Yeah, but I thought you were actually gonna...
I know what you thought. Don't flatter yourself.
What will you do?
Dunno. I'll get myself a job and then find somewhere to live.
Hey, look, listen, Michelle, I didn't mean to
Just
cause
forget it, will ya? It's all right. Any news?
That's what we've come to ask you.
What?
We think you know something you're not telling us.
Well, then you're mistaken.
I don't think so.
Look, I had no idea Michelle was going off with Clyde.
We don't believe you.
Well, I don't care what you believe, that's the truth.
Look, Michelle wouldn't do something like this. Not unless she was put up to it.
Oh, and I suppose you think I put her up to it?
But it wasn't us.
Look, Michelle is perfectly capable of making her own decisions, you know.
Oh, something you taught her, is it?
No.
Look, it might be a game to you, but Michelle's our daughter. We want to know where she is and if she's safe.
Yeah, I know that. Of course, I understand that, but I can't help you.
But you're the one who spent more time with her these past few weeks than anyone else. She must have said something.
Well, she didn't.
Look, I know Michelle. She doesn't do things like this. Not on the spur of the moment. She stews on things.
So?
So she must have known where Clyde was all the time. He was here, wasn't he? All the time.
Thought about what you're going to do when you get to France?
No.
Can you speak French?
No.
Well, then how are you going to do anything?
I don't know, I'll just get there first and see what happens.
That's not much of a strategy, is it?
Yeah, well, what do you expect? We're left in a bit of a hurry, remember?
Well then, come on, let's talk about it now.
I don't want to talk about it. I just want to get on the boat, then I'll worry about what I've got to do next. But I'll third, please.
You know, Clyde, you've got to try and figure out what you're going to do. I mean, how do you expect to travel across France?
Left.
What? Where are you going? Oh, what are you doing? Just trying to help.
Look, what is it with you, Michelle? I mean, you just want to arrange everything, don't you? I mean, you know, Clyde, you can stay here. I'll get you something to eat. I'll get you a car. I'll get you a son.
That's not fair.
Well, what is it, Michelle? What do you want?
I want nothing. I just want to help. Yes.
Yeah. Well, what am I doing here, eh? I mean, 'cause my life's not my own. Do you know, between you and your bill, I can't breathe.
Well, you wouldn't have got this far if it hadn't been for me, and that's what really gets to you, isn't it?
You what?
The fact that you need my help.
Look, why don't you get off my back?
Fine, drive yourself to Portsmouth. You listen here, I'm not on a day trip, you know. My entire life is in that car. I'm just as scared as you are, and I'm doing this because I want to do it. If you don't want me around, fine. Drop me off at the next petrol station.
Michelle. I'm sorry.
So am I.
Well, that's it then. We'll have to tell the police. Tell them he was here.
You can't.
Oh, can't I?
Well, that's not going to help Michelle. If anything, it's going to get her into more trouble.
Oh, take no notice of her. She's only trying to save her own skin.
It wasn't me who brought him here. It was Michelle, remember?
Arthur?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. No, we'll still have to tell them. We'll worry about everything else when she's been found.
But supposing Michelle gets into trouble?
We'll have to take that chance. The police stand a better chance of finding her than we do. And they can't do that without our help.
Are you proud of yourself now, are you?
They're still on the square. I'll go and get them.
Look, Mr. Falloway, I'll talk to the police if that's what you want. I'll even tell them he was here last night if you want that, but there's no need to tell them he was here all the time. For Michelle's sake as much as mine.
Well, all right. But they'd better find them.
Arthur,
Oh, it's you.
I've just found out.
Yeah, is that right?
I phoned Celestin and Etta. They're on their way home.
And I suppose you know nothing about all this?
No.
No.
BBC Radio Solent travel news, and problem-free so far today. Public transport services locally are reported to us to be running to time. The sailings to France from Portsmouth, Southampton and Poole are also to schedule. On the road to the A31
There you go,
through the New
kids.
Forest,
Don't
down
hit
to
more at
one lane
once.
only, westbound at Pegwood Post. The M275 into Portsmouth is also down to a single lane. Traffic coming out of the city, though, is not restricted. Don't forget that Heather Close in Totton remains closed today. We'll have more travel in 20 minutes.
Report, reaction, debate and discussion. This is the news station. This is BBC.
Oh, Miss Kaminsky.
Hello again.
This is Detective Chief Inspector Chapman.
Right. Well, you better come in. Thank you.
Mr. and Mrs. Fowler, ma'am.
Yeah, that's right.
It was my husband who contacted you.
So I believe, thank you. I was hoping we could have a chat before I leave the square. You will be at home, I take it.
Yeah, but...
Good. Then don't let us keep you. Could you show Mr. and Mrs. Fowler out, please,
Hang on a
Sergeant?
minute. We want to know what's going on.
No more than we do, Mr. Fowler. I shouldn't belong. Shall we sit down?
Like the inspector said, we'll be in touch.
Flaming shit.
Now let them get on with it. They get more out of us than we can.
Oh, look who's here.
Yeah.
What's going on?
You better ask that son of yours.
They've taken Kofi.
Yeah, well, he belongs with us. My daughter doesn't.
Who called the police?
I did.
You?
Well, not exactly. It was Nick Cotton told him.
Yeah, but he said that...
Yeah, but we just told him about Rachel.
Well, what about her?
He was staying there. Sweet-talking my Shelley into helping him.
He was here. He couldn't have been.
Well, he was.
If he was this close, he would have contacted us. Let us know that he was safe.
Yeah, well, it's obvious he doesn't give a damn about anybody but himself, isn't it?
Now, slow down. You're talking about my son here.
Yeah, Michelle's my daughter. Don't talk to me about your son. It's him the police are after. He started all this.
Now, hold on.
Look, my Michelle wouldn't have got involved in this if he didn't make her.
You don't know that.
Oh, don't I? That precious son of yours has disappeared with my car, my daughter and my granddaughter. So don't tell me what your son would or would not do.
And it wouldn't be your girl's fault, I suppose.
No, it couldn't.
Well, I'm not so sure.
You what?
Come on, Arthur. Come on, let's go home,
I'll
love.
tell you this. If anything happens to them...
Come on, Arthur. I'll try and pop round later.
You understand that this is a murder investigation?
Yes.
Do you understand what that means? How serious it is? For all concerned?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Good. I understand that Clyde's son was brought here last night.
Well, yeah, he's a friend of Vicky's.
Michelle's daughter. When was the last time the boy stayed here?
Can't remember.
Try.
Well, I'm not sure, really.
Last week?
No.
Last month?
No.
But he stayed here last night?
Yeah.
Why do you think that was?
I don't know. I mean, Michelle made all the arrangements.
Arrangements?
For Kofi to stay.
Michelle, how did she seem to you last night?
Didn't notice, really.
Nervous? On edge?
No, I don't think so.
Mr. Fowler seems to think you know a lot more than you've told us. Why is that?
I don't know.
Would you object if we looked around? Would you object if we looked in Michelle's room?
No.
It's all right. I remember.
Please.
Don't worry.
Got some tickets to pick up.
Round to your right there, sir. Ticket box right now.
Thank you. You're in.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Second.
Oh, no. That's it.
I can see the boat.
Right, first.
First, yeah?
That first?
That's
I can
first.
see it, look.
You can see him. Second.
Second.
Yes, I can see the big boat.
That's it. Good boy. Now what?
Well, tickets, I suppose.
Right, okay. I didn't book him in your name.
Got passports?
Yeah.
Check.
Look. All right, now listen. You two stay here for a minute. Mummy won't be long, okay?
Yeah.
You don't have to do this, you know.
I know.
Michelle? Car registration, you might need it.
That's the steering. Your belly touched that. And that's what...
I've come to pick up a ticket.
Do you have your confirmation slip?
No.
Don't worry. What name was it?
Johnson. Clive Johnson.
I'm sorry?
Oh, no, it's not me. It's the, well, it's the guy that I'm with. I also want some other tickets.
Clive
Johnson.
Right. I won't keep you a second.
Okay.
Is your arm hurting?
You're all right.
Mr. Johnson's ticket.
Great.
And you said you wanted some more tickets?
Yes, one adult and 2 children.
Name?
Michelle Fowler.
And 2 children, you said?
That's Vicky Fowler and Kofi Johnson.
And will you be taking a car?
Yeah.
Make and model?
Larder Estate.
And registration?
C246 GEP.
Where is she? There she is.
Where?
And there's Michelle coming across the road.
Well? Start it off for me. First step.
What's he doing up there?
He's very thorough.
Yeah, I bet.
You were saying about Clyde and Michelle.
Well, you know, they're not really a couple. It's more of a sort of relationship of convenience, really.
You must have been close.
Well, not really, no.
She seems to have confided in you.
Well, we talked, yeah.
About Clyde?
Yeah, sometimes.
Since he ran away?
A little. You know, she was worried about him.
You think she knew where he was, don't you?
I never said that.
What?
Well, that I thought that.
And do you?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Rachel, she must have done. You can't arrange to run off with someone if you don't know where they are.
Yeah, but I
You
don't
said
know.
she confided in you, trusted in you.
Yes, but that doesn't mean...
So she must have told you.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, told me what?
Where Clyde was staying.
No.
Clyde? Clutch.
Come on, Rachel, we know he's been staying here. With or without your knowledge?
Without.
We'll be a lot more likely to believe that if you help us now. Where have they gone, Rachel?
I don't know.
What's happened?
It's that Rachel. She's been hiding Clyde there all the time.
So what did they find out? I told them.
You did what?
Yeah, and I'll do it again.
What, the old bill?
Yeah. I want Michelle found.
Well, we all do, but no point in dropping Rachel, innit?
Why, do you still fancy her?
Nothing to do with that.
What's happening? Go in there. I want to know what's going on.
We can't.
But they might have found him.
They will know soon enough if they have.
But I want to know now.
Pops, take her inside, will you?
I don't want to go inside.
I'll stay here. Go on.
We haven't got any luggage.
So?
We'll look funny, won't it?
No, we'll just say we're going for a day trip to do some shopping.
And what if they ask me to get out? I mean, they're going to see my arm, eh?
They won't.
And what if they do?
They won't. Clutch.
Sergeant, take Miss Kaminsky to the car, please.
No.
You're not giving me much choice. Where have they gone, Rachel? You help me now, I'll help you. Once we get to the station, it's by the book. Sergeant.
Miss?
No. I didn't want him here. I mean, it wasn't my idea.
I'm listening.
Well, I told him he had to leave, that I'd call you if he didn't go.
Go where?
I don't know.
I think you do.
Well, he said something about leaving the country.
How?
I don't know. He had a ticket or
The
something.
ticket, Rachel. You said he had a ticket. What for?
I don't know. A ferry. I
Which
think.
ferry? Rachel, which ferry?
Portsmouth.
What if they got the registration number of the car?
They haven't.
You don't know that. We left the square hours ago. Anything could have happened.
Nothing's happened.
All right, so what happens if your dad's given them a description of anything?
It doesn't matter even if he has.
What?
I gave him the wrong number.
You did what?
Well, I gave him the wrong number.
Sure, what are you trying to do? Get me caught?
I thought it might help.
Look, they're gonna see it.
Yeah, but, well, I'll just tell him that I made a mistake or something.
Put it in gear. Handbrake.
Clyde! Clyde, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Second.
Oh.
Second.
Go. What are you doing?
The police are all leaving.
Did they tell you anything?
No.
But did you ask them?
They said someone would call around to see us.
They've got him. I know it.
Get someone round to both sets of parents, see if they've got any family, friends on the south coast,
Right.
and check with Portsmouth about the car.
Okay.
Listen, kids, you stay here. I won't be a minute, all right? Look, we got to find somewhere to go. The kids can't stay in the car all day. Well, speaking of which, you know, we should get rid of it. They're probably looking for it by now. All right, it was a stupid thing to do. It just seemed like a good idea at the time. Maybe not.
No, it's not just that.
Well, what then?
I think if I'd been on my own, I'd have made it. No, I mean, Kofi. You know, I didn't want him to see me get... You know.
I know. So what now?
Well, we can't go back there, can we?
No. Well, I mean, we've got to find somewhere to stay.
There is somewhere.
Yeah, well, where?
Karen's working down here.
Karen.
Yeah, she's been down here for a few weeks, so some guy's lent her a flat.
Oh.
Look, well, maybe she could help.
Yeah.
Look, I'd understand if you don't want to come, Michelle.
Oh, no, it'd be fine. In fact, it'd be fun. Could talk over old times.
Michelle!
But you've had a description of the car for 5 hours. Well, someone must have seen them. They can't just have disappeared. There must be somebody there. Put her through then. But you've already got my number. I've given it to you 3 times. There must be somebody there. All right, thanks very much.
Well?
Useless, a lot of them. Left hand doesn't know what the right one's doing.
I don't understand why they think they've gone to the coast.
They know something. They must do.
Maybe somebody saw the car.
But why didn't they stop them? It doesn't make sense.
Must have been that Rachel.
Eh?
She must have told him something.
think she knew where they were going?
I wouldn't put anything past her. She'd probably put them up to it.
Why the coast?
Why anywhere?
Where is she, Pauline?
Come in. Michelle? Hello. Still in bed when you phoned?
Late night.
Club doesn't shut till 4. So where's the car?
Garage is downstairs.
Good. Right, I'll put the kettle on. Make yourselves at home.
Want to go in there? Want to sit down?
I'm really sorry about this.
No problem. How long were you thinking of staying?
We're not sure.
How are you, Michelle?
Fine.
Good. I don't know where I'm going to put you all. There's only the one bed.
We'll manage.
Yeah, I suppose we will. Oh, Michelle, if you want to get washed up, the bathroom's just down the hall.
Oh, yeah.
Have your tea first, away. So, things have been a bit rough, have they?
Yeah, you could say that.
What have you done?
Jumped over a wall.
Clive, let's have a look.
Nah, it's all right, you know, just a bit sprained.
Not be broken.
No.
It wouldn't hurt to get it checked out. You won't get far with a broken arm.
Well, we got this far.
The hospital's not far. I could take you to casualty.
No, it's all right.
Tell him, Michelle, it won't get better on its own.
I think she's right.
We could take my car. You wouldn't even have to give him your right name.
I don't know.
Suit yourself. Your arm.
Yeah, okay.
Right. I'll get dressed. You can finish the tea.
I'll do it.
Oh, mercy.
Next on Drama, we visit Walford and the working class inhabitants of Albert Square as we go back in time with classic Eastenders.